So, you've probably heard the stories, right? People making thousands, even millions of dollars, all from their laptops with this thing called affiliate marketing. But let's be real, how much of that is just hype, and what does the actual data say? Today, we're going to dig in and separate that dream from the cold, hard reality. And that really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? We see all these glamorous posts on social media, we hear the success stories, and they all point to this amazing idea of making money while you sleep. But is it really a golden ticket? I want to look past all that noise and see what the numbers actually show. And this is the number that fuels the entire dream: $30 million. That's about what the New York Times paid to buy Wirecutter, which was a product review site built completely on affiliate marketing. It's absolute proof that the potential, the ceiling on this business model is sky high. But that's the ceiling. What about the floor? What about everyone else? Okay, so that $30 million figure is what gets everybody's attention. But let's bring it back down to earth. Let's ground ourselves in some actual data and see what the average affiliate marketer is really taking home. Well, here's the reality check. According to survey data, more than half, over 50% of all affiliate marketers make $10,000 or less per year. And you've got to remember, that's revenue, not profit. That's a pretty sobering number, and it proves this is definitely not a get-rich-quick thing for most people. But, raw data doesn't always paint the full picture. The author of our source material adds their own insight here, estimating that for people who are doing this full-time, a range of $30,000 to $50,000 a year is probably more realistic. And that brings up a really, really important distinction. And it's all about the difference between revenue and profit. See, revenue is the total amount of money that comes in. But profit, that's what's left after you pay for everything. Your website hosting, your tools, maybe some ads. That $30,000 to $50,000 estimate, that's profit. That's the actual cash in your pocket. Okay, so the numbers might be a little more modest than the hype, but hey, a solid income is clearly possible. Feeling a little inspired? Good. Let's switch gears now from just looking at numbers to taking action with a super simple 3-step plan to get you started. It really just boils down to these 3 fundamentals. First, you pick your topic. Second, you pick your platform. And third, you start making and sharing great content. Sounds simple enough, right? Let's break down what each of those really means. Everything, and I mean everything, starts with your niche. This is your foundation. It's the specific topic you're going to be the go-to person for, and the audience you're going to serve. So, how do you find the right one for you? This is a fantastic little framework. Just take a minute and ask yourself these 4 questions. What are your skills? What are your passions? What are you just genuinely curious about? And hey, what do your friends and family always say you're good at? Your perfect niche is almost always found right where those answers overlap. All right, so once you know what you're going to talk about, you've got to decide where you're going to talk about it. This is your platform. This is your home base for all the awesome content you're about to create. And you've got some great options. You could build a niche website and focus on getting traffic from Google, which, by the way, is the author's favorite method. Or you could go all in on a YouTube channel, build a following on social media, or create a dedicated email list. The key is just to pick one, really master it, and then you can think about expanding later. And now we get to the engine of your affiliate business: content. Whether that's blog posts, videos, or social media updates, you need to be creating amazing stuff that actually helps people. But here's the thing, creating it is only half the battle. You have to get out there and actively promote it to get those eyeballs and eventually those clicks. Okay, so you've got the basics down, but how do you go from being in that sub $10,000 bracket into those higher earning tiers? Let's jump into our final section with 4 pro tips to really maximize your profits. This one is a game changer, seriously. A lot of beginners start with Amazon's affiliate program just because it's easy. But their commission rates are, well, they're pretty low. The single fastest way to earn more money is to find programs that pay you more for the exact same sale. And this chart just lays it all out perfectly. Look at Amazon way down there at 1 to 3%. Then you have tons of other programs offering 5 to 10%. That's already triple your earnings. And for some things, like digital products or software, you can find programs that pay up to 50%. It literally pays to shop around. Next up is something called conversion rate optimization. It's a fancy term for a simple idea: making small tweaks to get more of your existing visitors to actually click your links and buy something. It's all about working smarter, not just harder, with the traffic you already have. And here are some proven ways to do it. Use better, high-quality images. Create eye-catching call-to-action boxes. Use comparison tables to make decisions super easy for your audience. Clearly show them which one is your number one pick. And maybe most importantly, build trust by showing your expertise, authority, and trustworthiness, what Google actually calls EAT. Now, if you're using a website, SEO, search engine optimization, is your absolute best friend. And while some SEO stuff can take a really long time to pay off, there's a ton of low-hanging fruit or quick wins that can give you a traffic boost much, much faster. We're talking about things like improving how you link between your own pages, making your site load faster, finding and fixing broken links from other sites, optimizing your page titles, or just going back and updating some of your old content. These things can give you a surprisingly quick jump in traffic from Google. And our final pro tip is one that most people never even think to do: negotiate. Now, this isn't going to work with a giant like Amazon, but if you're working with smaller brands and you're sending them a decent amount of sales, just ask for a higher commission. Seriously, frame it as a win-win for both of you, and you might be shocked at the result. So what's the bottom line here? It's that affiliate marketing is not a lottery ticket. It is a real business. It takes time, it takes strategy, and it takes consistent effort. The potential is absolutely massive, but it's built on providing real, genuine value to an audience over time. That massive $30 million dream? It's possible. And a solid full-time income from this? That's even more possible. But it all comes down to building something valuable piece by piece, day by day. So the only question left is, are you ready to do the work?